Hello and welcome. Full disclosure, I've probably flipped through older Ed Brubaker material for Criminal, but I don't remember any of it. I don't own any of it, and I haven't seriously read any of it. So walking into this, I didn't really know what to expect except for reputation. And boy, look at this art. This is like some nice looking old school Vertigo stuff. It sets mood perfectly. So we start off, this kid is robbing this old guy. He gets this nice necklace. The old guy tells him the story of how he got it when he was a wrestler in Japan. He uses that money to bail his dad out. There he is talking to a fence, and she's like, there are people you don't mess with. He's like, but I need the money. And she's like, fine. So anyway, he gets his dad out. And then his dad realizes just what he did, and his dad has to go try to make up, and the mob's like, look, you give the thing back, you make the kid apologize, and you throw in 25 grand, and we'll call it even. So that kind of sets the tone here. Meanwhile, he's making phone calls, and he finds out his old partner in crime is dead. And I'm just going to read you the writing on this page right here, because the writing is great stuff. This feels like I'm reading a really hard-boiled crime novel, and it's in graphic novel form. This is the opposite. Oh my god, I just did a review of this book, which is basically entirely devoid of content. And watch that video, by the way, and you'll see why. I still liked the book, but just and not in some shootout with the cops, no. Let's see. Yeah, Christ, he was actually a few years younger than Teague. That's Teague. Teague thought every morning he felt it. Old injuries that never really stopped hurting, that he just got used to. That's what life was now. He even limped when he got out of the car after a long drive. There's his friend's ex-wife. Naturally, being this kind of story, they go do nasty things together. He starts a fight at the wake when he finds out his friend was ripping him off. He goes, messes with the grave site, and then he realizes his friend died in the car scoping out something. And then he sees what it is, and that sets up the whole crime spree that's going to happen. And we're going to just read a little bit of this here, too. Arvin had struck gold again. He'd saved Teague's butt from beyond the grave. Next week, he'd get a few guys, maybe Tommy Patterson and Jack Mason, and they'd hit that truck on the way into town. Then he could get out from under Sebastian Hyde's thumb again. He almost laughed. It was going to be easy. Oh, you know it's not going to be easy. You know by the end of the story, everybody's going to die. It's even alluded to in the narration on the next page. What I liked about this is you don't need to know any of this history. Ed Brubaker he talks about everything related to this right here, and you don't need to know a single word of it. It is a great crime story. If you're easily triggered by violence against children, do not read it. The dude actually beats his son up for doing the things he does. But boy, it's a good story. It is fantastic. The art has got that early image style. The panels, look, even things that are kind of like boring panels, like here, look at that newspaper. It's at an angle. It's at an angle. Every single panel is like that. There's not a single boring panel in the book. There's no wasted text. There's so much text. None of it's wasted. So if crime stories interest you, check out Criminal. $3.99. You can see the price right there. Highly recommend it. This is the third book I've read this week, I think, and it's that good. It's the best one. Now I got a lot of stuff in my drawer here to read still, and maybe some of that old school Conan stuff will turn out to be pretty darn good, but I don't think anything's going to top this. I really don't. It was that good. I'll see you next time. Check it out, and bye-bye.